Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Bill Dague, head of Nasdaq Data Link. Bill, it's great to see you. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. Great to see you.
All right, and can you tell us more about the new product that was just launched, Retail Trading Activity Tracker?
Yeah, we're super excited to be launching the Retail Trading Activity Tracker. It tracks the daily buying and selling activity of self-directed individual retail investors at the ticker level. You know, with the resurgence of Main Street trading, it's really important more than ever for investors of all shapes and sizes to understand, you know, what retail investors are doing as a whole. What are they actually buying and selling? Because, you know, it can drive the market in some cases. So we're especially excited to be bringing this product to market because it can bring those insights back to the individual investors, you know, as part of Nasdaq's commitment to inclusive prosperity. I mean, I think it's a really good thing.
And what can investors do with this data?
Well, I mean, the last 2 years, we've seen how retail can have a huge impact on the market, right? So, you know, there really aren't any good sources that an individual can access to understand what's going on. So the Retail Trading Activity Tracker is really a way for participants to get insight into what's driving potentially prices. I mean, we've seen, you know, for example, with meme stocks. So it's just a little more insight into what's happening and what's driving the market.
And how much will this data cost to access?
We have two versions. One of them is free, and that's a good way for you to know just what's the top 10 stocks today in terms of retail activity. And then there's a paid version if you want to access the entire market. So you pay for, you know, everything else. So, you know, it's a pretty accessible price point as well.
Right. And Bill, who is this data tailored for?
So we think there's probably going to be some pretty broad interest in the product, but like I said, we wanted to make the product accessible to everybody. Most importantly, the individual investor. This is valuable information, and we think it really contributes to fair and transparent markets, which is what Nasdaq is all about. Professional investment firms, you know, they build similar products that they use internally to inform their own trading, but they have vast tech resources. So we've done the hard work of distilling all the data down to something that, you know, is a little more consumable.
So then what's the source for the data set?
So we take public trading data from the SIP, and we analyze 9,500 stocks, basically anything that trades in the US markets. It's a massive amount of daily data, basically every trade that happens, and we distill that down to a few key data points that investors can use. Is
there any analog on the market?
No, there's nothing like this out there. We built our own proprietary algorithm to generate the data set. It's exclusively available on Nasdaq Data Link.
All right. And finally, Bill, where can people go to get access to the data right now?
Anyone can go to data.nasdaq.com. If you don't have one already, create an account. You can get access immediately.
All right. Bill, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.